How they doing 2 years into retirement? Let's take a look here. It's kind of creepy. So we got Laura and Dan. That's not their real names. We changed their names to protect the guilty because they're guilty of thinking they can retire. Don't you know Biden's in charge? Or you can say, don't you know Trump? Or don't you know? Don't you know? You can't retire. There's a retirement crisis. The debt's going through the roof. We're all going to run out of money. The housing costs go through the roof. We'll not be able to afford anything. Toilet paper, the whole thing. How dare you, Laura and Dan? How dare you? Now, we only got 2 years in because today's 2024. They retired in 2022, so that's 2 years. Let's see if it's worth it to them so far. We're going to talk to Fritz Gilbert. I'm going to interview him again here in a couple of weeks, matter of fact, from the Retirement Manifesto. And he's 5 years now into retirement, so I want to see how Fritz is doing. What do you think about my beard? I've always wanted to see what it looks like. It's definitely white. It's interesting, but my hair up here is not. Weird, my brother's got like really white hair up here, even though he had real dark hair growing up, and his beard's white too. But my hair is still brown up here. I don't dye it. Who is it said that? Fast Eddie said, "You're dyeing your hair." That's it. Look at that little blacks. Isn't that weird? Look at that big black face right there. So if you like my beard, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, just say no in the show notes. It helps with the algorithm too, by the way. I don't know, man. I'm not so sure I like. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks, just see what it looks like. But right now, I might just cut that thing off. We shall see. We shall see. It depends on what the ladies say. All right, if the ladies like it, I'll keep it. All right. If the fellas like it, well, that's kind of weird. So we spoke in 2022, and we ran our numbers past you, and you confirmed the week would be just fine. So we want to update you on where we are. Laura retired last year in February and couldn't take the job any longer. I then took out $130,000 from our 401k, $130,000 from our 401k, and paid off the house, and we paid off the car, and at the same time all of our other credit cards and debt. So he took $130,000 schmackaroonies and paid off all his loans. Now that $130,000 comes with a tax hit. So let's see if that's worth it. Was that a big mistake? We stashed a bunch of money in the 401k and some of the bank and took a few cruises. Then just a month ago, my work decided to lay off a bunch of us folks, and I was one of them. Right? So Dan was still working here, even though he took out $130,000 from his 401k to pay off the house, paid off the car, and all the credit cards. They stashed a bunch of money in the 401k and some in the bank. Decided enough of this at 63, got enough severance and cash to ride out this year easily with no bills or house payment, and we are living pretty much only on about $1,500 a month. Dude, I mean, look, maybe it's just people think you need. I don't understand. I work with tons of people who don't spend very much money. Maybe they're exception to the rule. I don't know. If you're watching my channel with the crusty old cape, I'm just a caveman. Caveman. I just got a T-shirt on it. I don't even know if it is right side in or inside out, outside in. I don't know what it's called. I got a white beard. I got a tattoo of the American flag right there. I'm just a caveman financial planner. I don't get your ways. And yet the people I talk to, maybe there's the caveman thing appeals to them, but the people I talk to, once their mortgage is paid off, their debt's paid off, they just don't spend that much money. That might not be you. I do talk to some people spend. Not that many people, though. And it's okay if you spend money. Dude, trust me. I was sitting there talking to old Char after this evening. I was like, oh. She's like, we're going to need to get a new car because we've given 2 of our cars to our daughters. We're going to need to get, what does she say? And then, we got 2 kids that are going off to college. 2 other boys will be going off to college here the next 2 to 3 years. I'm like, oh. One of our daughters is going to get married, probably pretty soon. Oh. And we need to get, what did she say? We need to get something else too. I forgot what it was. Like, oh. Woman, and then she goes, stop paying off the mortgage. We need the money. I said, dude, the only thing I'm paying off is taxes. Well, stop paying off the taxes. She didn't actually say that, but I'm like, the expenses never stop. They never stop. Anyway, I don't think we're going to move to California. I just read that California has the highest sales tax in the union. And I didn't like the idea. I was reading someplace, maybe it was Maryland or Massachusetts, where they're banning assault rifles, whatever the hell assault rifle is. It looks scary. That's an assault rifle. What is it? Defined as assault rifle. If it makes a liberal feel scared, in that case, a freaking, an air rifle will make you feel scared. So ban those too. And I don't want to live in a blue state, dude. Even though California's, San Diego is fantastic. I just told Charlotte that. I said, also I want to be able to jump in the water. That San Diego water, man. My goodness. in New Jersey where my uncle and aunt live, you can jump in the water, not all year round, but it's great. I don't know if I want to live in New Jersey. I'm not moving there, but anyway, so I think San Diego's now off the horizon. So I think we're back to Virginia or North Carolina. Crazy. All right, what the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember anymore. Just yapping. Oh, so anyway, just right here. They spend $1,500 a month. The moral of the story is once the kids are out of the house, yeah, you're gonna have a wedding. Yeah, you're gonna have to, I get all that. But once they're gone, dude, you're like, literally. Someone on the live stream yesterday said, "What if you had $100,000, Josh? What would you spend with it?" I said, "Man, I'd take my kids to go see a Bruins game in Boston, a Celtics game in Boston. I don't really have much I'd want to buy with it. I just don't. I mean, I'd probably fly first class to Ireland, take my wife and stuff. But I'm not. I mean, other than that, I got nothing. I got my dogs. I just don't have. I like to read. I like to do videos. This is literally what I like to do is read and do videos. That's what I've done. That's literally what I like to do." And I was like, I don't know what else I would do with $100,000. I mean, if I had debt, I'd pay it down. Don't get me wrong. If I don't have debt, I just don't have much of a need for anything. It's weird. I'm telling you, if you're young watching this, I know many of you are not. As you get older, I saw this meme on Facebook the other day is when you're young, you want stuff. You want stuff when you're, older, you accumulate stuff. And when you're old, you get rid of stuff or something like that. You want it, you acquire it, you get rid of it. I said, that's absolutely 100% right. All right, let's keep going. All right, so they spend about $1,500 a month. We'll file for Social Security at the end of the year for both of us and start in January and March of 2025. This will bring us about $4,100 a month. Getting fully subsidized on Obamacare with United Health Care Insurance for the next year costs us nothing. We'll do the same next year until we hit 65 and go on Medicare. I think Social Security is. I think that you might lose some premium credits with your Social Security. Ow! Just drop the toy. Come on, everyone wants to say hi to Finn. Come on, jump up. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh, ouch! You got that toy in your mouth there. Oh, okay. Thank you. Here's your toy. Watch this. Get the toy. Oh, where do you get that kind of entertainment? No. Come here, Pablo. Everyone wants to see Pablo too. Come here. You don't get that kind of entertainment anyplace else. No, Pablo, come here. Hold on a second. Come here. No, he's not trying to come up here. Oh, okay. Guess Finney's being a ball. Oh, okay. Yes, I love you too. Give me those antibodies. Give me those antibodies. All right, let's keep going here. Wish enough with the dog. Just get to the point. We were scared at first, but it's all working out. Still have a nice chunk in the 401k for when we turn 65, or an emergency fund when we start taking some money for trips and such. You were spot on with everything we talked about, 100% correct with no bills or house payments. It's amazing how cheap you can live. So here's the 2024 and retirement at 63. 2 years earlier than planned for both of us. This is what I'm just talking about, man. All right, Medicare is going to be another $1,000 a month. So right now they're living off $1,500 a month. Obviously, if they're taking a trip, I'm sure I can't remember. I'm sure we use a $10,000 a year vacation goal. But, at some point they'll need a new car and all that, and that's a one-off. But so Medicare will add another $1,000 a month once on Medicare. 25. We'll even say $3,000 a month is their expenditures. You add another $1,000 a month for travel if you want. I mean, and their Social Security alone is $4,100. And that's tax free. They'll have to start taking some RMDs and whatnot, but I can't stress enough. Once the mortgage is paid off and the loans are paid off, you're going to find your expenses just drop like a brick in water, dude. It's crazy. Not for everybody. We got people who have major medical issues. I grant you, the cost of freaking prescriptions can go through. I grant you, that's the exception to the rule, but the rule is quite clear. Pay off your debt and all the other things just flow in there. It's nuts. And these guys aren't, robbing themselves of fun. They're still going on. They took cruises. They're still taking vacays. The whole thing. Hey, my big expenses. Puppies. Yeah. For all that expense, so they bring me boundless fun. Oh, come here. Everyone wants to say hello to Pablo, so we're going to show you guys Pablo. There he is. Everyone loves Pablo. Hi. Oh, yeah, look at that tooth. Toothless. He's so cute. Anyway, love your thoughts. If you've been retired, let us know how it's working out for you. I get these emails all the time. I bet Dan has probably lost some weight. He's probably getting a lot more feisty towards his wife, or frisky towards his wife, if you know what I'm saying. Because once you start losing weight, start feeling better about yourself, you start getting a little bit friskier. You see what I'm saying? So, men, if you want to retire and get frisky, You got to do it and start losing weight, get some exercise, get some vitamin D on your beautiful, beautiful skin. You'll get frisky. Now, whether or not your wife will want to get frisky with you, I can't answer that because because if you know what I'm saying, I don't have a solution for that. If you know what I mean, I gotta find a solution. What's a solution? I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. How to get your wife frisky? I gotta do that. I gotta find it. That's what I'll be, an entrepreneur. And how to get some. This is gonna be my next course. My next course would be how to get your wife frisky. Don't tell Charlotte I said all this. She will castrate me, and she literally will. All right, God bless. Love your thoughts. See you.